was almost 3 years ago that our Board of Education and our Troy community passed the latest capital project vote for a $56 million project. With that project, there are so many great things happening throughout the district and all of our buildings. But one of the most important one is this new facility that we're standing in front of today, the Troy Community School. As most of you know, the building belonged most recently to Sage, but I was just talking to Council President Mantella, who reminded me it was the city's for a lot of years before Sage purchased it. Sage decided to sell it to us for a few years ago. As part of Sage, it was predominantly an athletic facility. And while we love the gym inside and the great field in the back, through all the great work from our construction team and our design team, we now have a beautiful and exceptional educational facility inside and out. You're going to love it when you see it. Thank you to UW Marks, to Mosaic Architects, to all the construction companies that were a part of this work, as well as our own district team, Adam Hoteling, Henry Albarelli, Bob Garland, and the rest of our district facilities team. Truly a job well done. Thank you. Our district mission statement says that we'll provide a strong educational and social foundation to graduate all students college and career ready. And one thing Mr. Hoteling always says is that having new, improved, safe, state-of-the-art facilities plays a huge role in making that mission statement come true for our students. This facility now fits that bill. Truly a fantastic learning environment, and one that's going to help all of the students here reach their full potential and achieve their highest levels of success. And that success does not happen without a dedicated faculty, staff, and administration. We're going to hear from Mr. Canfield shortly, but the people that work here and are here with us tonight are a true family, and they're committed to always working together for the benefit of the students. We talk often in the district about having a whatever it takes attitude, and there's nowhere it's more prevalent in the district than right here in this program. Again, and now with this new facility, the sky is the limit. We've had a great opening to the school year, and our theme this year is reset, re-energize, and refocus, with a special emphasis on having positive energy and displaying that positive energy and enjoying what we do each and every day. 3 weeks into the year, you can still feel the positivity throughout the district, and especially right here in Troy Community School. So thank you again, everyone, for being here for today to celebrate this opening. We appreciate your support and look forward to all the great things that are going to happen in this building moving forward. I'd like to introduce the board president, who has a special connection to this program and was a huge part of having this building come about, Ms. Ann Wager-Rounds.
I was going to read my speech. I was going to just say my speech, but I'm going to have to read it because I will be emotional. I just told Mrs. Canfield more than likely I'll cry, so I won't. If I look at Jimmy, I might. Good evening and welcome to the Troy Community School. We are celebrating a project that has been in the works for much longer than it was first presented to the board in 2017. I have been involved with this program for 30 plus years. The ALP was first introduced to me by my sister, who was hired to teach at School 1, the original home of the program, in 1982. She retired from the program 33 years later. As far back as 1982, this program had to fight to keep it going. I could stand here and tell you stories about this school and why we need it, but it's not my story to tell. What I will tell you is this school holds a special place in my heart. I volunteered for many projects, events, and celebrations. I laugh when I think about my now 31-year-old daughter's first Thanksgiving celebration at 4 months old. The ALP needed help carving turkeys for a Thanksgiving celebration dinner for the students, many of whom had never celebrated Thanksgiving before. I remember handing my 4-month-old child to Earl Harrison, Rita Cow Garcia, and to Tony Marini, 3 people who dedicated their career lives to these kids, and laughing, saying, "Please don't let her pick up any bad habits at 4 months old." This program has gone through so much. Every year when there was financial issues, this program was the first one on the chopping block. It moved from floor to floor to floor to a basement to School 12. Basically, it was pushed aside for many years. Then new administration came in and saw the importance, the need, and the priority that this program deserved. In 2007, Jim Canfield was named principal, and then John Carmelo became superintendent. Together, the success of this program grew. Now to get to why we're here tonight. In 2017, Jim Canfield did a simple yet powerful PowerPoint for the Board of Education. The Neff Center was for sale, he said. You know, like he announced it, like he was the real estate man. And he already had a vision of what he wanted to do when he told us about it. Then with the help of John Carmelo and Adam Hoteling, this vision was going to happen. To reach a major milestone like this can only be accomplished through incredible teamwork. I have been working with some of the best in the business. I need to express my gratitude to a few of our partners on this project, especially UW Marks, Mosaic Architects, our Clerk of the Works, Henry Abarelli, Engineered Solution, the Chazen Company, Ryan Biggs Associates, Bob Garland, and of course our Troy School District Facilities team. Thank you for bringing our vision to life. As a board member, we are entrusted with envisioning not only what tomorrow or next year holds for our students and our schools, but also directing the future of the district 5, 10, or even 15 years from now. The future is firmly rooted here today. We have built an incredible facility that will inspire those that have not yet wore the Troy purple and gold. It is an honor to serve as the President of Board of Education, and it is with great pride I stand here to celebrate this milestone with all of you. And I did it without crying. Yeah. And now can I introduce Jim? Now I'm very proud to introduce my friend Jim Canfield. Thank you.
I'm going to use the mic. We good or no? We good? All right. So I think the first mistake these guys made is they didn't thank the local community, these folks that are living back here, because if you don't make friends here, you're in a lot of trouble, all right? So the first thing I would say is thank you, people, for the last year or so, for all the construction that went on here, and, you know, you let us come in here and into your neighborhood. I also want to thank the Troy community for supporting the funding that make this program happen. Special thanks to my wife who's here tonight, my mom and dad, and my sister for attending tonight's ceremony. And we got a special guest. I didn't know Peter Marks was going to be here, but Peter, thank you for supporting our program big time. We love you, Peter. I got a lot of thank yous, so if you can bear with me, but these people need to be mentioned. My school board, and I call it the school board members, are amazing people. Ann Rounds, Ebony Pompey Conway, Ann Apicello, Diana Heckman, Matthew Flowers, Tom Mayo, Donnie Miller, Elizabeth Polito, thank you, Rosemary Coles. You guys are amazing people, and I know a lot of you are Troy people, so this means really something special to you, and I appreciate all the hard work you've done. I thank you for your leadership, your vision, and your endless time and support to help with the development of this new Troy Community School. I want to especially thank my friend Ann Rounds, okay? Ann Rounds spent endless hours in supporting and acting as the alternative education liaison since the late 90s. Now, I was in there practicing my speech and I said the late 80s. I said, don't say that, late 80s. So Ann has always been there. Ann's countless hours, time, and commitment has always been geared at making sure that the students in the district are provided for. Ann has the skill to motivate others in supporting her cause in helping the alternative learning students and staff. She accomplishes this because of her genuine concern for helping students who need extra support in becoming successful in school and in life. So thank you, Ann Rounds, and thank you, Troy board members, for making Troy School a reality.
She's trying now.
Yeah. Now to the central Administration. Thank you, Superintendent John Carmelo, Assistant Superintendent of Business Adam Holtailing, Assistant Superintendent of Curriculum Dr. Donna Watson, Assistant Superintendent of Human Resource Imran Abbasi. Thank you for your leadership, your support. The love of our students is recognized by this principal in every meeting and conversation I have with you regarding all students in the alternative education. I also want to recognize your amazing secretaries for their friendship and endless support of our school. Nadia Carey, Executive Secretary to the Superintendent, Teresa Kniff, Executive Secretary to the Superintendent of Curriculum, and Beverly McGurk, who is not here, Executive Secretary to the Assistant Superintendent of Human Resources. Thank you. Two fans of our schools that are always helping us and promoting us, and I want to recognize their continued support are Donna Fitzgerald, Director of Special Ed, and Julie Curry, Director of Grants and Funding. I appreciate all you do. So glad that I saw Bob Garland. I want to recognize the Building and Grounds Department. Bob is leaving us, but Bob is very instrumental in helping with this project. Tom Weiss, who works with him also. A really big special thank you to go out to you and my go-to team, Bruce Riggins and Eric Colucci. Thank you very much. I'm going to recognize the district security leadership, Dom Rizzo, and the Director of Transportation, Mario Lacasano. These two guys, again, endlessly support our program, and I thank them for all they do. Couple more. I want to recognize and thank the Technology Department for their leadership. Director Christina Cole, Acting Director Daryl Doty, Secretary, don't forget your secretaries because they're pretty amazing people, Michelle McMahon, and our Building Tech Liaison, Peter Schofield. Great job. And a big special thank you to the Building Liaison, Henry Abarelli. He became like a personal friend, and I complimented him on, I've worked with a lot of people. He gets back to you whether the news is good or bad. And I told him that's a skill. It's a really special skill, and I want him to know I appreciate everything you did, Henry. Now, to my wonderful staff, I would like to give a special shout out to the Troy community staff who have the awesome responsibility to work and develop our wonderful students each and every day. Thank you. You guys are back there. And within our staff, there's a special group, and it's our building leadership team. And I'm mentioning you, so I'm sorry. So I'll wait till I get through all of them, please. Beth Van Eitzen's our school counselor, Thomas Dansereau, our school psychologist, Alex Boswell, our social worker, Christina Ellis, math teacher, Trevor Taylor, social studies teacher, Marissa Calcutti, math teacher, Tanya Harrison, art teacher, Jessica Baggett, teaching assistant, Vincenza Soriento, teaching assistant, Norris Bimbo, teaching assistant, principal assistant, Brian Cartwright, assistant principal, and our new staff person that was sent to us was principal assistant Nick Romeo. These folks are my go-to folks. They are amazing individuals that always go the extra mile, and many of them had a tremendous impact on the design of this building. A big thank you for all that you do. Thank you very much. Really brief, I want to just talk about our program. Most students that attend our school have gaps in their academics and need social and emotional support. The staff at Troy Community School helps our students by doing many different things. But there are three crucial things that this staff must do on a daily basis. Number one, they must love our students unconditionally. Our students come from all different sizes, backgrounds, and shapes. We meet the students where they are. We, as a staff, know that the students at our school must feel welcome, respected, and cared for on a daily basis. That's number one. The second thing we do, we must provide academic press, which promotes that each student reaches the highest level of their academic ability. And the third thing is that we must teach our students to approach each day mindfully. And mindfulness research has shown that being mindful can increase self-awareness, lower stress, and improve concentration. Our staff believes that when students are aware of how their thoughts, how their thoughts and feelings affect them, they find more success. When a student leaves our school, we want them to leave with three things: a high school diploma, which will allow them to continue with their education; job opportunities. Currently, we have strong business partnerships with St. Peter's Healthcare and Regeneron; and a driver's license. A driver's license provides our students with independence in the community to work, as well as opening the door to more employment opportunities. Let me say this in conclusion. People in general experience amazing feeling when they help someone else in need. I get to experience that amazing feeling, each and every day. And everybody here supports our school. You know that you're making a difference in young people's lives. Thank you for giving me this. Thank you for giving me this time to express my thanks for your support for our school, the new alternative learning program, the Troy Community School. Thank you. Almost.
Great job. One more round of applause for Mr. Canfield. The absolute perfect person to be running this program and to be opening this school. Great job, Jimmy. I do want to also recognize two honored guests tonight who took time out of their busy schedules to be with us. Council President Carmela Mantella and Assemblyman John McDonald. Both of them super supportive of everything we're always doing, and always accessible to anything we need. So we appreciate you coming tonight, but we also appreciate all your support always. So thank you. We're not done. We're going to have a ribbon cutting, and then, the teachers certainly can come, but for the people that are just coming here now, we're going to go through the building. You're going to be amazed about how beautiful it is, and the transformation that happened from, as I said before, just a kind of a straight athletic facility into what this is now an awesome learning environment.
3, 2, 1. Right.